So I was looking at one of the universal credits in UK. So they have pension, state pension, as well as universal credit and variety of other benefits like if you lost the job, you get allowance, right? So job seeker allowance, income support, housing benefit, along with the support allowance, income related employment. So these are some of the other benefits that apply. Some gets migrated to universal credit, some get their own pension. So multiple type of credits are given, which means money comes into your bank. And I wanted to check this data set and create the dashboard around it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check one of the CSV file that has this data from 2017 to 2023, right? So this should help us prepare a dashboard, right, with these particular stats on variety of allowance and credits. And it is available under open government license, so you can build around it, can even display this notice if you publish, right? So we will be making use of this, and for that I'm going to use Kilo, right? So Kilo is basically aggregator of models, and they offer one of the models which is Minimax for free, right? So I'll make use of these tokens and try to build something that would make use of this particular data in CSV, and then we will create the dashboard. So we have to open terminal in this directory where we have dataset. Let me make it look clean, and here let's type in Kilo, right? We should open this Kilo. I have already selected this particular Minimax model which is in free, right? Now what we have to do is, this is very large name, let me rename, but alternatively I can just copy, right? So what is this? I will just type in read the data set in the project folder named as universal credits dataset CSV, and then understand this dataset so that we can create a dashboard to represent this data in terms of charts, geospatial chart, then let's see donut chart, then table and line chart, all sorted on year basis in the dashboard. For this we make use of, let's say, React framework in white, right, and Tailwind CSS with CDN embed for quick prototype, and choose spatial chart using OpenStreet data, right? All of this in dashboard where we sort data by year, and entire dashboard reflects on that change of data, right? So this should give you an idea on what to and not to do, right? And one more thing we can do to improve this is basically make sure to understand the data set so that displaying this data in dashboard with variety of variables against and also per year would be easier, right? We make a beautiful yet MVP dashboard to understand the benefits data set better. and then we will be passing this prompt to our Minimax model, right? And considering this is coding based model, it has given some decent results compared to Gemini, right? So here you can see we have already got what we are about to do. Basically it will read the data set, then understand the data to create the dashboard, use React with white, Tailwind CSS, then geospatial chart with OpenStreet data, then charts like donut table, line charts, and so on, all sorted by year, right? So this is what we wanted, and it has came up with the steps. Now what's missing is that we need some sort of a plan and task system. That part is missing. So thinking part is done, so planning part, so for that we can make use of some MCPs and variety of similar packages like Taskmaster to build from there onwards, right? So I feel that this would go decently. It is understanding the data. Okay, so this is a UK benefits data set for Northern Ireland, and let me understand the structure. You can see the area code and so on, and it is trying to understand the benefit types, income support, allowance, and so on. So Northern Ireland and variety of the areas, right? So for example, West Arran, then Upper Ban, Antrim, Lagan Valley, right? So these are the regions within the Northern Ireland in UK. So if we download the data from OpenStreetMap specific to the Northern Ireland, then it would be easier to pin, and we don't even have to make those expensive calls to Google Maps, right? So if we check its plan, you can see it can do the React White plus Tailwind CSS, and further it would go for year selector, which is what I expected it to do from the start, right? And we are keeping this strictly with the Tailwind CSS in a CDN embed, so that we don't have to solve a variety of those errors if we install Tailwind as a package, right? So if you check, it is using the React White, and it is also making the call to our Tailwind CSS, right? So this is what I expected it to do, right? It's also doing better error checking than I expected. So Minimax is decent model for building anything, right, on the coding side. Okay, now that I noticed it is running the server, and you will also notice that it has done all the code and CSS part, right? So we have to check this particular URL, right? So let me open another browser window to check this, right? And okay, so it has launched this particular dashboard. So we are having issues with the displaying of data. I'm not sure it was supposed to do, but it is loading extremely slow, right? So this is Ireland and Isle of Man. Okay, so this is your UK and Ireland data, right? So here you can see currently it has not done any form of pin marking as such, but it has done your work for the table where it is showing the data, then it is showing the trends. You can see the allowance seems to be increasing after 2020, right? So it dipped a bit in 21 and now it is increasing as AI gets integrated, right? So with AI there seems to be rise in number of people claiming the pension, right? And also you will see the distribution, which is what I expected to be shown with the donor data, right? You can pick specific form of allowance, say pension, and you will notice that the credits showing here, and the trends also increased over the years. The areas that you will notice the most using the credits are Belfast, then Newry, Foyle, right, then Upper Van, West Tyrone. Okay, so these are the high pension credit areas. After that, it just goes down in other areas, right? So if we change the year now, so let's say 2020, where everything was meant to be at high, you will notice that you have this particular result. Still the same set of areas taking the most, right? So during the pandemic, there was a rise in all those pension claims and so on, right? So we managed to build this particular dashboard, and only issue was the getting the geospatial data pointed out here. That is what we are missing. So for one short prompt, you can see it has done a lot better.